Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The dice and decks I'm using are going to be listed below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. All right, and without further ado, let's get into your choice. Hello, Libra. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Libra? Very close-knit, whatever this is. Very tight group. Tight-knit group. I keep getting like a tight-knit group. Are you in with this group? Is Libra in with this group? I keep getting a tight-knit group. Not much is happening towards your direction. You are liked though by a few of the people. It's that's how it's coming forward. Not much is happening in your direction, but you are liked by a few people. Tight-knit group. I'm not really convinced you're on the in, but you're not on the out either. You might be kind of like in with some people, but not everybody. And it kind of creates its own dynamic. Things are moving forward in the beginning without you. So things are moving forward, but it's all within this tight-knit group. You're not really in, you're not really out. It's kind of a mix. Kind of a mix. It's a very tight, I keep getting like it's a tight-knit group. It's almost like I'm marrying into a family, and like, it's a very close family, but it's hard to get in with them. And they're moving forward with something, and I feel like I'm not really going, it's like it's not really going in my direction just yet. I don't feel like in the beginning there's much I can do about that. Not realistically. I just feel like I wouldn't make a hubbub about it because I feel like that's going to backlash against me. For your long-term goals, I don't feel like I can really do anything at this point and have a long-term success that I'm looking for. It doesn't seem like it's really feasible. Not at this point. Not at this point. Could I say something? Could I try to get in? I could try, but even then it might not work. There's a problem here. Oh, this is interesting. I know. Okay. There's a problem here. This might be why you're not moving forward with this just yet. Something ugly behind the scenes. Where are my glasses? Yeah, I feel like something... Yeah. Something needs to be fixed. Things are about to change with this dynamic. Somebody did something they shouldn't have done. This is a tight-knit group. We already said that like 50,000 times. But the group also expects certain things from the other people in this group. Somebody made a choice that other people don't like. I don't like this analogy, maybe because it hits too close to home. My mother got a divorce when I was like 10, a long time ago. And it was a close-knit group with her family. And then when she did that, though, a lot of people looked down on that. And that kind of broke the system. It did kind of break the system. At least as far as she was concerned. She didn't really want much to do with certain people after that. This is what I feel like. Something like this is going on with this tight-knit group of people. People are upset about something, and there's changes that are going to happen because of this. You're not too close to it, but you're going to notice people are acting differently. You're going to notice that. And I feel like you're staying out of it because it's like, I'm not included in that group just yet, and I want to be. So I got to be careful that I'm not like rubbing people the wrong way, especially when I can't get all the information just yet. Want to know, definitely want to know, but like, I feel like you're being very careful about it. There's something going on behind the scenes. Somebody did something they weren't supposed to, at least according to the group. According to the group, somebody did something they weren't supposed to. Does it mean that overall, like morally, they did something they weren't supposed to? I don't know about that. But the group doesn't seem to like it. How's that? There's a switching, like somebody's moving out, somebody's leaving the group. I don't know if they're leaving or going dormant or what that is. I don't know that they're flat out like, we're done with you. It might be more like they're going a little bit quieter. They're not involved in as much as they used to be. Could be a work situation too, whatever this is for you, you know what I mean? So how does this happen for Libra? I mean, this is a great moment, but how is it happening for you? You know that something isn't right when this happens. You know it. And I feel like there's like being very careful at this time. It does seem like it's a sensitive connection. This group is very sensitive if this is hitting. It does feel like it. And you get a moment here where you're invited right into something. Right into it. And you're like, wow, this is cool. Be careful. Be careful. This is not like, okay, now I'm in. I would tread carefully. They're saying this could be a misconception where it's all like, okay, I'm in. Now I'm in. Be careful of that. Because I'm getting that, yes, you are liked. You are. But there are boundaries still. Be careful. Be careful. The situation is sensitive. The situation needs time to settle. Some people, all you have to do is bring up the subject and you're going to be on their bad list. Just for bringing up the subject. Be careful. Be very, very, very careful. You just mention it and they're going to be like, well, what's that to you? Why are you saying that? Why would you think that they're... Why? You know, shots fired. To them, it's shots fired. Be careful. Be very careful. Libra is naturally inquisitive. Trying to figure out what's going on, what's the dynamic, how do I fit, all that other good stuff. Be careful in the beginning. You are very well liked, but there's boundaries in the beginning. There's boundaries. You know, these invisible boundaries, but you can pick up on it quick. Let other people ask. Other people that you already care about, other people you know already like you. In fact, if you're having private moments with some of those people, you can say, oh, why am I being invited now? What happened? What happened that I'm getting invited now? Don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. That means don't ask questions just yet. Be careful. Be careful. It won't last that long. For what I'm getting for this, it won't last that long. But like, wait for the energy to kind of calm down. Now, when I say it won't last that long, it could last 2 to 3 months, which to me isn't very long. But it's up to how you feel about it. Just to be fair, 2 to 3 months to me isn't that bad. If you go into it slowly, and you let other people ask questions, when other people start conversations, softly walk into them. Softly walk in. At least I'd say for the first 2 to 3 months. Softly walk into it. Create that bond. Show that you're here for it in the sense of like, I'm here to support the group. I'm here to be a part of the group. I'm not here to cause problems. I'm not here to cause waves. Be careful. But they're saying like this. I keep seeing this card too. I should be careful. Don't go too far, too fast. Be careful. Still be the authentic you. Just be careful the subjects you get into. Be careful the questions you ask. Like, still be you. Still be authentic you. But, like, just be careful. And, like, when you see other people start conversations, then softly walk into them. And then, as you see, test the water. Oh, okay, this subject I can talk about. Go into that. You know, still be you, you do you, but still be careful of the subjects and walk in slowly. Walk in slowly. You want, I feel like whatever this is, you very much want this, and it's kind of like we got to build the equity here. Kind of have to build the equity here. You're not completely in yet, but you're getting there. It's going to take a little time. I keep getting like 2 to 3 months. And then after 2 to 3 months, I would just kind of work with the people that you already know are very happy to be around you, and then just kind of work it the way you know is right. You know what I mean? You're going to find things out. This is a tight-knit group of people. Tight-knit. Not all of these energies are going to be easy to deal with once you get to see who they really are behind the scenes. It's different when you're on the in. They treat you differently. You see more of their actual personality. This reminds me of people who have like this certain face out front. Reminds me of management a lot. When they're on the floor, when they're out working with other people, they have a certain persona, a certain level of decorum, dare I say. But then when they're just, hanging out with people and we're all just letting our hair down, we see a different color. We see a different, this is a different side. I keep seeing the Emperor that talks about Aries energy sometimes. That's the opposite of Libra. It's ironic because that's an energy that's very much about the truth, as much as Libra is also about the truth. Libra's more diplomatic, more friendly about it, I would say. Aries is more brutal, more in your face, I don't care if you like it, you're going to tell me the truth. They're that energy. There could be some stress there. You could find a way to deal with that to where it's not that big a deal, but it's kind of like realizing, okay, that energy gets a little bit excitable, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you, but you can still work with it. A lot of success is going to come out of this with the King of Fire, though. Still, they're just saying that's another reason, walk in softly so you can identify, figure out what this is, and then you can manage it appropriately so that it doesn't drive you crazy. It's definitely one of the things you're going to become more of a spotlight player. You're going to be more of a center stage person. Not all the time. It's kind of like, people take their turn. People take their turn in the spotlight. Very co-star energy, if you follow me. But if you can at least, I feel like as long as you figure out who this is, what this is about, how to manage this, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just seeing it, understanding how it works, understanding its triggers, whatever that is. Then you can work with it as necessary, and you can enjoy it as necessary. I feel like you want to be in on this group anyway, so I think it's fine. I mean, I don't understand why you do this. If this reading, I don't understand why you'd even bother going through this whole process if you didn't want to be in on this group anyway. So, not for nothing. All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.